Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's go ahead and make sure you all can hear me. If you would please go ahead and type the number 1 in the comment section. Let me know that you can. I would greatly appreciate it. All right. And as we get started here, let's go take a look at, let's go take a look at our disclaimer. Basically, nothing that we talk about here today is meant to be advice or recommendations. All right. We started a few minutes early this morning so we could try to catch the CPI number and see what the reaction is in the market. Right. So I appreciate it. Morning, everybody. Evelyn, good morning. John, Frankie, Robert, Ed, Erica, Alan. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the check-in there. Let's just get right past this. We've got CPI coming up this morning. I'm going to open up futures. This morning will be the first thing we're taking a look at. And there it is, guys. Look at the reaction. Right. This is the 8:30 candle. January CPI on CNBC. I'm waiting for a number. Santelli's talking, but he's not putting a number up there. But whatever it was, it isn't good. Look, we expected 7.2%, right? That was the number being floated around. There's higher costs to everybody. The problem we're running into is you can't keep printing money. You can't keep cutting back and affecting businesses by raising taxes and causing fees. Look, all this pandemic stuff we're doing here in New York, right? What do we do to help restaurants? We said, oh, you can now have outside dining. Please tell me why a New York City restaurant now has to pay $1,000 to get a license to have outside dining. What are you doing here, right? You're not helping business owners by doing this stuff, right? It just shows that it was up 0.6% versus 0.4% estimate, right? That was excluding energy. So it wasn't good. It wasn't good. We're down 18 points right now on this move, guys. This will change the trajectory of everything that goes on today. And it may be a little bit of an overreaction. We may get a slight bounce off of this, but the number's not going to change. The number's not going to change. By the way, the 7.2%, where I wrote it down somewhere today, there it is. We have not seen that since 1982. 1982, the last time that number was around. Yeah, running out of screen, exactly, Alan. Before you know it, ain't going to be nothing on the screen but this red bar if we keep going, right? We got a little bit of time left in here, but let's look at the other indexes, the other E-mini contracts, the futures. So we're down 63 points on the Dow. It's not horrible, but remember something. We were at 715, we'll call it, and right now we're at 600. So that's a 115-point drop in that 5 minutes on that announcement, right? We look at the Nasdaq. Talk about running out of screen, Alan, right? And I can do it, by the way, right? Pretty much, if I zoom in on it. We are down 161 points on the Nasdaq right now. On the RUT, we're down almost 19 points right now to the downside. I really want to see what the next candle looks like. Bitcoin followed suit, right? We're down on Bitcoin about $600 right now. Ethereum, same scenario. We're down $72 on Ethereum. On gold, holy mackerel, down 12 points on gold. That one is pretty much encompassed the whole darn screen too, right? And then crude oil, not really much happened there, right? You're already paying the price for gas. It's not like this is, oh my goodness, gas goes up $10 tomorrow. No, it's already up. It's already up there. Yep, there you go. So let's see. John said lunacy. People have had enough. Yes, people have had enough. You know, Becky Quick questioned the Connecticut governor this morning on CNBC saying, hey, 7, 8, whatever the number was, blue states have recently come out and lifted mask mandates. Why all of a sudden? And just did not answer the question, went around and skirted it and didn't really come out and say, oh, because we know we're going to lose midterms if we don't do something quickly, right? Jonathan said, this is why I don't hold SPX spreads overnight. This is why, guys, I have a training this afternoon. Sean, drop in that link for I've Got the Power, right? This is why my two-pronged system is critical in this market condition. You need to be in that training. It's at noon and 8 p.m. tonight. We're only doing it one day. It's today. It's today. It's the only day I'm doing it. We had it planned out for next week as well. We canceled it because we have so many people coming tonight. I don't need to do it again. We'll fill everybody up in the event today. So let's see. Amos said, go down, go, baby, go. Yes, I agree. Amos. Can you say margin call? Well, I mean, it's possible. Oil just got the reaction to it, guys. It's just everything else falling apart. They are as well, right? Let's go take a look at ES. I just want to keep the ES contract on the screen for a minute. Jonathan, yes, please drop the link. Oh, yeah. Sean will get that in there. Sean, are you there? Can you drop that link in for today's class for the I've Got the Power? All right, here's the second candle. A little bit of a bounce. Bulls are starting to feel a little better going, all right, this is it. We're going to recover from here. We'll see, right? And we're not going to watch it very long, guys, because we got to get into our candidates today. All right, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and, well, first, let me go ahead and update what we did from yesterday. You guys drop your trades in from yesterday. I want to see what you guys did, and gals, but I want to see, guys, folks, everybody, drop your trades in that you did yesterday. Let me know if you took any of them that we came up with from yesterday as well. So there's only one that I really want to talk about today that I took, which was AMD. Right, big fan of AMD. I like it a lot. They got an upgrade. I said I wanted the stock above 128, and I wanted a bull put spread below 127. Okay, is what we're looking for. So I wound up on the 127, 126 put because it was a bull put spread. Here's the phraseology: bullish trade using puts, spreading out your risk with options. Bullish trade using puts, spreading out your risk with options. We gapped up yesterday and we got a quick pullback, right? We gapped up to about 129.65 and we immediately started to drop, right? We rounded back out about 10 o'clock or so, but even on the open of the day, guys, which is where I was, I didn't wait on this. I was right near the very open of the day. We did the 127, 126. We got 25 cents, right? For that example, for that trade. And if we look right now, here, let's turn it into a vertical. 125.6 right now is trading at 9 cents. Pick up a quarter, get out of it at 9 cents if we want today. It expires this Friday. So mañana, tomorrow, that one is gone, right? Jonathan said 60 cents on SPX bull put spread. Great job, Jonathan. That's awesome. I love it. Those SPX spreads are outstanding. Brandon is killing it in there. Let's see. Paul said on CRM, did 34% in 4 minutes. First positive trade. That's awesome, Paul. Congratulations, guys. Give Paul some love there. I mean, his first profitable trade was yesterday. That is great. Congrats. Robert said he did a covered call on Delta, AMD. Covered call on Delta. AMD was a bull put spread intraday and SPY call profitable all day. Nice job. Nice job, Robert. Let's see. Erica said SPY and Roku did well on paper. There you go, Erica. There's a congrats for you. Paul from Joel, but we appreciate it. Great job from Linda. Right? There you go. Excellent. Good. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at today's candidates. Thanks, Ed. Ed gave a little kudos too. You know, guys, I know listen, I remember what it was to hit my first winning trade. Man, it was the world to me, the absolute world to me that I had it figured out on paper first and actually got one where I started to get profitable for real, right? It was great. So, I know the feeling there. I do. There you go. All right. So Frankie said a swing traded ABC, bought the February 18, 135 call, sold yesterday for 100% gain. Yes. All right. I love it. Yep. So Amos said Brandon's SPX trade did well, 55-cent credit for 2 hours. Very nice. Very nice. There you go. All right, guys, let's jump in because I have got a ton of candidates here for us to go through today. A ton. So let's go look at AMBA, right? Ambarella, right? So they had an upgrade today. All right, so AMBA. All right, so let's pull this out. They had an upgrade today. They're up $9.60, right? Which puts them at 161.32. So they're kind of in the middle right now. So 50 to 69, that's 19 points. I don't really need a Fibit in there. But I'm going to add a negative 136. I mean a 118. I'm going to add the 118 in here. Don't really need it, but I want to see where we're at. Okay. So that's at 160. We're at 161 right now. So I want the stock to stay above 160. And we're going to look at a bull put spread below 160. All right. So I like it. I like it. D-Dog. DDOG. D-Dog. Let me just pull that out a little bit, and we'll jump over and look at the intraday. Wrong thing. Close that down. Meant to click on. Got too many things open at the bottom. Meant to click on TradeStation and clicked on Outlook. All right, D-Dog. We're up $18 on D-Dog. It was earnings that has driven them up for Datadog, right? So let's go back and look at the chart, the daily chart. We were already in a bullish bias yesterday. We're now at $174-ish. We're actually at 173.85. Amos, the last 2 or 3 days, right? If you ever have somebody that tells you, because Amos is a big fib trader, that tells you Fibonacci's don't work, send them back to the last 2 or 3 shows that we did here and let them go look at the numbers. We right now are at 173.90 on D-Dog. We have a fib line at 173.98. Go figure. Why does it stop there? If you're not trading with fibs, you have no idea they're there. You don't know they even exist. Why did it stop there? Human emotion, it is subliminal. It is not something that it has to be upfront, but it just happens. It just happens, right? So where are we? We're at the 174. So I want the stock above 174, and I want a bull put spread below, rather, 173. Nice. Okay. Disney. All right. We got Disney. Let's just pull that puppy out. Disney had earnings today. Right. And they are up about almost $11. Wow. It's some huge moves on these guys today. So 158.10. So we've got 156.25 is our fib line. So I want the stock above 156. And I want my bull put spread below 156. We'll also look at a long call on Disney. GOOS is our next one. Hey, Amos, I don't know if you saw the question that Jonathan had asked. Did Brandon sell call spreads or just puts? I left Amazon alone yesterday. Okay. Amazon kicked my tail, but I'll be back. I promise. There you go, Amos. All right. So Goose, GOOS. Goose. So they had earnings, weren't good, right? So they're down at 29.5. Where are we? So yeah, we moved back down into a bearish bias. Our moving average is at 32. We've got to move down in here. So let's see what this fib looks like right here. Yep, that is the one. That is the one. Okay. So we're right now at 29.50, 30.71. So we're looking at the stock below 31, we'll call it. I'm going to put 30.5. It's a lower price stock. Below 30.5 and a bear call spread above 31. All right. I like it. Mattel coming back with a vengeance. MAT. They're up $2. They won some of the Disney contract back, said things are looking better. They're getting their supplies in better now. Not perfect, but better than they were. So awesome, right? So let's go back to the daily chart. Right now, they're sitting at 24.80. I actually need to use the scrunch key. Stretch back a little bit. You know what? Here, let me undo that. Let's do this. Let's get a fib in there. Okay. Now let's go to an F5. We've got some resources to work off of. We're sitting at 24.64. 24.76 is resistance. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay. Guys, they've had a big move on this one. We're gonna look at a bull put spread. I'm not the most excited about this, that's for sure. Right? 24.54. We've blown through 2 fib lines. We're all the way up at resistance. Right? I want that to be below 23. Right? Below that $23 level. But I'm not the most excited about this. All right. Next, after Mattel, is Sono. All right. So let's go look at Sono. They also had earnings come out. Amba is the only one that wasn't earnings today. Everybody else was earnings. So they're up $1.37 on Sono right now, which puts us at 28.02. I don't have a fib drawn on this one right now. We got right about the 55 moving average. So we had let me go back and look at this, right? There's a fib there, but all right. So we violated that fib. Okay. So this fib is old and not needed any longer. The next place I would see automatically that I would look to draw off of would be right there. And that we just violated the negative 618. If we look at distance, all of this for a $30 stock. Yeah, nope. So the new one is not any bigger. All right. So that's the fib right there. Okay. So we're sitting right now at 28.02. We've got a 250, so 27.30. We need a fib in here, so we need to add in a negative 136. All right, so we're at 28.07 right now, guys. We're gonna wait on this one. I'm not excited about it. We're gonna wait on it. TPR, Rob, you spent so much time on it, yeah, but nope, didn't want to do that. I hit the wrong key. All right. Let's see TPR. So let's go back over to TradeStation. Let's look at TPR. It's only up 44 cents right now. We're going to wait. It's dropped dramatically ever since the announcement came out of the CPI. Twillo, TWLO. Right. They are up 28 points right now. 14% move. TWLO. All right, they're sitting at 231 right now, so 236 is resistance here. So let's do this. Let's put a fib. Let's see, from here down to here. Hey guys, hold on one sec if you would, please. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me there. So let's see. Right now we're sitting at 231. So we are all the way up here. Holy mackerel. So I want the stock above. Where did we say we're at? 231. I want the stock above 226. and a bull put spread below 226. Just keep in mind, with as big of a move as we've had on Twillo today, you could get a pullback. See what's happened already? This move up, we got this pullback, and now we're getting this drop. So keep in mind, you might want to wait a little bit for this to come down and take a bounce and get a quick move first before taking the entry, right? Just an FYI. Guys, drop your candidates in. What do you want me to look at? I only have a few left here for today. So let me catch the text chat that I might have missed along the way. So let's see. Jonathan said when trending SPX was yesterday, when would you buy one in the money option versus putting on a spread? So, I mean, you're really talking about what Brandon does, correct, Jonathan? Let me know there if that's what you're asking. Great to see the chat room getting bigger. Oh, yeah, Joel, it is. It's getting bigger. We're getting a lot of activity, a lot of participation, which is great. But thank you for that. All right. So, okay. I'll drop the candidates in, guys. We'll get to them. I got a few more, as I said. Twitter, TWTR is our next one. Right? Very disappointing. They were up nicely, and they're kind of not up as nice anymore. All right. So Twitter is up 70 cents right now, which is really not that big a deal. It's an overall bearish bias. 38.5 is its price. It just got above the 21 moving average. Wrong way, Rob. Let's see. Okay, fibs have definitely been violated. There's no question on that. So let's back these out of the way. Okay. I see, said the blind man to his deaf son. I know exactly where to put the fibs. So right there. What are we looking at there? So good move down. Right now we're sitting at 38.55. Guys, we're kind of in the middle. I'm going to wait on Twitter. I'm not really excited about this one right now. Right? Last is Uber. All right, so Uber is up $1.91, almost $2. Just talk about fib violation all over the place. So I see the ability to draw a decent one in here. 618 was not violated. All right, and right now we're sitting at 42.25. So we're sitting up near resistance there. I'm going to wait on Uber also. Not really excited about it. It's already had too big of a move. It's at resistance. I really want that concise entry to happen, which is right near a support level, right? So let's see. Candidates. Frankie's asking for General Dynamics. GD, not GE. All right. So fib is good. It's old, but it's good. Still works. We have nothing else to work off of. We're setting up near the 382 right now. Okay. So let's go back here. Let's go look at what GD is doing in the, where's GD, right? Yep. GD. Let's go look at what GD is doing in pre-market. They're kind of flat. They haven't printed a trade yet on it, Frankie. So I don't have an answer for what it's doing today. But with where it's at right now, look at it. It's close to that 217 resistance level. So I would want to have a little bit of caution there. If we can get above the 217, $9. Let's see. Now we're going to split that. If it gets above the 217 level, package police are on patrol today. Their names are Rosie and Sparky. Anytime somebody gets anywhere near the house within a 3-block radius, they bark. We're on a corner. They sit on the big one sits on the couch or on the bed looking outside. And it's just do. When she spots something, she barks. And the little one, who's older and can't get on the couch anymore, he barks. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Now it's my turn to bark. So 223 right now. We're at 215. So you can see we've got some resistance in there, Frankie. So just a little bit of caution there. You've got your numbers. 215, 217 is support. It's actually resistance. My bad. And then 223 is your next resistance. 211 is our support level in there on GD. All right, Robert's asking for Apple. Let's go look at Apple in the pre-market. All right, they're down. They were doing good. They were doing better, not great, but they're down $2 right now. CPI is kicking everybody's tail because that means less people are going to buy everything, right? So if Apple is sitting right now at 174.25, look at that, right? Kind of in the middle, guys. So Robert, I'd be cautious on this one. You've got a place to play it. If you get a bounce, 176.25 is your resistance. If it keeps dropping, 172 is your support. Robert also asked for Facebook. All right, so a new fib is due. We're not going to draw it here. We draw these in power option plays only on the. This is a power option play stock, so I don't want to make the adjustment unless we do it live because I'll forget when I'm teaching there that we did it. But we're not quite enough of a bounce yet. I'd really like to see a little bit more. That's really not going to give us a 236 pullback. So I'm not excited about it just yet, right? So let's see where Facebook is in pre-market. Oh, Zuckerberg lost more money. Good. Sorry, guys. I just don't like him. I like the platform. I like what he's done. I don't like him. So they're down 329 right now, which puts them at 228. So let's see. 10 to 30 is 20. We don't need a fib in here. So Robert, if we continue to push down, 210 is support. I definitely would look at intraday, Robert, with pivot points on this, right? So just as an FYI, all right? So caution there. I hope that helps, Robert. Let's see, Jonathan, no, not necessarily any stock or underlying. So let me go back and see what that question was there. Jonathan, I think you had it in before. When trending, SPX was yesterday, when would you buy the one in the money option versus putting on a spread? Okay. So news type trades tend to be overvalued. When the news comes out, bam, it's upgraded. Bam, we had huge earnings. And they overvalue the very short-term options. So I tend to trade less directional unless it's a stock I know well, like a Facebook, like an Amazon, like a Roku, like a WDay, like a Google, like a Chipotle, Mexican Grill, or Chipotle, depending on what side of the traction on. Apparently, I'm on the other side, the Chipotle side. I tend to go directional more on those. On stocks I don't know, I tend to do more. And when I say don't know well. I'm not intimately involved with those stocks. The stocks that we trade in power option plays, I know them all. Intimately know those stocks. I know how they move, how they eat, how they breathe, how they drink, how they sleep. I know everything about them, right? How they tend to move on certain types of news and so forth. So that's really my deciding factor there, Jonathan. And I hope that answers it for you. Paul said on Twillo, those three large blue candles. Okay, so if it was blue, it was intraday. Okay, so let's see. TWLO. Yeah, that was right at. So this right here came in at. This was 1605. So that's the 4 to 405 candle. This is the 405 to 410 candle. Yes. Paul, that's exactly what they were, right after the announcement. Let me know if I answered that, Jonathan, for you with that reply. Evelyn's asking for SPY. Let's do it here first so we can get a view of where it is. So we're down $4 at 453. So we're right in the middle, Evelyn. So we've got room to continue the drop. I would watch out for this 452 level. We don't have a lot of room. You got 452 is your 21 moving average. So you got to be a little cautious there on the downside. The move already may have taken place at this point. So just be careful there. Andres asking for Bank of America. BAC, Bank of America. Good financial institution. I think they do well for their clients. Let's see, 48 to 51 is 3, 48 and a half. So it's 2.5. We don't need a fib in there. So let's see where they are in pre-market. Pre-market, they're up 71 cents. which puts them at 40, let's call it 50. So we're right in the middle, right? So Andre said right in the middle of those two fibs. It also is this little hidden double top pattern, resistance level, whatever you want to call it. It's that hidden resistance level that's in there. We're right back up to it again. We have failed off it. Three days we hit it. We failed off it all 3 days. So I definitely would want some caution. I'd want to get above that, but that only gives me room up to 51. So there's not a lot of room left for that. So Amos said, Jonathan, he sent out a text for selling a bear call spread around 2 p.m., then sent a message for the bull put later around 3:30, of which I didn't take because of the trade restrictions, but it would have worked as well for 75 cents. Yeah, Brandon is awesome, Amos. You are right. He is crushing it. All right. And then last one is Amos is asking for Amazon. All right, let's get it in pre-market as well. All right, so pre-market, they're now down 37 points. Wow. Which puts them at 31.87. All right, I quit. 31.8876. Oh, but Rob, that's $2 away. It's a $3,000 stock, and we're off by $2 of where it dropped to. Why? But it's not like you see lots of history in the last little bit that it's been there. Amos, we're in a nice position for a bullish entry. The 55 is right there. We don't pay attention too much to that for this part of the entry. We are 8 above 21, so we can take a bullish directional trade. But of course, you know me, I like to swing to day trade Amazon. So I mean, 31.8876 is support. Where it goes from here, and if the slide continues, I don't know. But and let's see, we got down to what looks like about 31.80. So we got down to about 31.80. So we broke it, came back up. Amos, if we can get we're at 31.88 right now, 87. Yeah, so we're still right below it. I needed above and a bounce and a move up, and there's a potential bullish entry. Actually, Amos, here, watch. Check this out, okay? We're talking intraday now, right? If I get the move down, right now we're sitting right about there, right? There's our gap right about there. If the move comes up, retest and bounce, there's the bullish entry, right? There's our bullish entry. But if this move, same scenario, right? If the move instead, Amos, continues the break, retests and fails, look at this. The entry is here for the downward trajectory, for the downward move, because we have a clear and concise entry at this point. The moving average is less than 25% away, Amos, on the 55. So we're good. We're good. I just can't tell you bullish or bearish because of where it's sitting right now and how the rest of the market's going to go, right? So I'm just not sure. So I hope that helps. You're quite welcome, Jonathan. Yeah, guys, all I can say is Brandon does a phenomenal job. I don't remember who it was. Apologize if you're in here. You let me know. Amos, you may remember. I think you were in there the other day, but I think it was Power Hour. Someone came out and said that in 2 months with Brandon, they paid for 2 years worth of his service in 2 months. Now I haven't seen their results, blah, 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 right? I'm just telling you what they said in our Power Hour class the other day. So, Sean, can you drop that link back in again for today's class? Guys, 12 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, right? Here's the tip. Get in there early. Don't wait until 12 o'clock or 8 o'clock to get in. We only have 1,000 seats. There is an opportunity or possibility that they're all gone and you will not be able to get in. We have people all the time complain that, especially getting in later, that they just run into issues with Zoom when, hundreds of people are trying to hit that and get into it all at once. So with that, make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, folks. I will see you at our next one. Good luck trading today. Bye for now.